Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Train Man, and welcome to the weekly timetable for the week of January 11th, 2015. So far, I haven't screwed up my years yet, but I've come close. I wonder how you guys are holding up. Anyways, the channel is holding up just fine. By the way, Marco is very attentive in the background for once. Hi, Marco. Marco. He's a good boy. Channel is holding up just fine, more or less, with on Monday having Simulation Protocol Overload Episode 13, the first of 6 videos this week, and of course a podcast, which is on the way up as we speak. It was called Emeralds, because that's really what the episode was. That was the meat and potatoes of us going around. We reached the Victory Monument last episode, and we were kind of fiddling with some stuff, and then we remembered that we had emeralds in the last section, so we decided to make another episode out of going and getting them. And it was just Wild and I, and we had some kind of interesting back and forths in there. But, we did pretty well together until I shot him in the back. Anyways, we get the emerald block using a fortune pick, using a fortune book that we found at the Victory Monument in the storage that was so generously provided to us. I love it when the map makers go out of their way to make some nice things at the Victory Monument. And we get to use the map's new concept, which is the effects, the haste and stuff. I went for haste because I knew we'd be mining. We just need to kill a lot of creepers and skeletons in order to get another star, in order to make that trade possible again.
Did we get this one?
There's a spawner.
No,
There's a spawner under here somewhere.
Yeah, it's right there where I just jumped down.
Thanks for... I went from full hearts to 2 hearts.
I killed it.
I would have died.
Do you have the iron pick?
Yes, I would have died.
I'll cover you. Had you not been blocking or something?
No, had those vines not have been there.
Oh, dear.
Anyways, on Tuesday we had Trainman Plays Cursors Locomotion episode 163, Smoke Coal Every Day. We actually start feeding a brand new steel mill because, well, the steel mill isn't brand new, it's been there. But we haven't done anything with it up until now. It's just the kind of thing that now I'm needing extra steel in order to boost our production even more, and I'm trying to take advantage of all the resources in the map for efficiency's sake, instead of overloading one steel mill with where we are obviously reaching capacity with that yard, whereas because it's so close to the town there and the other stuff that it's making things difficult. No, stop it. Hopefully he can hang in there for the rest of this episode. He's getting kind of antsy. I think he has to can't say it out loud.
Place. Quit. Make her blue again. And then head back into the scenario. There we go. Alright, let's see how many of these suckers we can fit on the train. 30-tile long train. Why does this feel too short? The other ones aren't this long, are they? I don't think so. I just feel like it's been done before now. I really hope it didn't come down to the wire, but it does. Does that fit? Please tell me it fits.
On Wednesday, we had War Thunder episode 141, All Chat. Still haven't turned on All Chat. There's a lot of discussion that goes on in the chat between our team and the other team that I can't see. I just am not able to read it because I didn't know turning on All Chat was an option. I thought that it was broken. But apparently it is an option. And I need to go in there and turn it on so we can have interesting conversations with the people on the other team. Just in case, of course, we run into that dude who was firing the water bullets, and then I can talk to him again. Other than that, it's a fairly uneventful episode. Of course, the moment after I stopped recording, I went and did very well, but that's what happens, as you know. I don't know. I don't have anybody to blame. I should blame somebody. It's all your fault. Whoever was with me. Blaming TBA. TBA, it's all your fault. Feel bad.
Well, are you flying from inside or outside the cockpit?
Oh god, no. I figured.
Are you flying from third person or first person?
This plane doesn't have a cockpit.
Okay,
No,
well, don't smash into
shout
me,
out to
please.
TJ's.
Ow. Ow. Does this guy have a rear gunner?
Yeah, TJ with his.
I think he had a rear gunner, because my engine is hurt.
I would suggest go back and...
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, because my engine is currently, you know, non-functional, pretty much. Yep, there it
I'm
goes.
gonna go...
I have no engine.
No.
I have
You
no
can
engine.
make it.
Speaking of TBA, I talked to TBA in a different video. I talked to him in the Zombie Train. Episode 105, nearly there. Because we are nearly done with the text string. It's not... maybe, probably an episode's worth. So next episode, prepare to be voting. Yeah, I talked a lot about the Iron Horseman Chronicles, as I normally do. What the hell was that, Marco? Just whipped his head around. Anyways, talking about the Iron Horseman Chronicles, as we normally do, or as we have been, I should say. And I commend TVA to put in an oil refinery in his town of Wyvern, just to make things interesting, and yada yada yada. I think it's just a lot of mountain texturing. We fixed the grades on the 2-foot gauge. We add some trees. That's about it. Boom.
Has one of them they call the Superman building, because it looks like, what do they call it? Whatever the paperman from, the paperman? Whatever the newspaper company, the Daily Planet, I think. The Daily Planet building looked like. I think so. You know, I'm going to Google Rhode Island Superman building and see what comes up. So just hold tight for just 1 second. Rhode Island Superman building. Hey, it does come up. Yep, the Bank of America in Providence. Formerly the Industrial Trust Tower, referred to as the Superman building.
On Friday, we had Trainman's Fever episode 20, Freight Service. Now, we have done a little bit of freight service in the past. We've done quite a bit with goods, and we've done a bit with oil, and we've done we had the Army of Horse, which was a freight service. But up until now, it has not been our goal to connect all the towns to freight service, and now that is. Now that is the goal. Now that we've attached everything to passenger service, freight service is the next great leap. In order to make the most use out of our map, get stupid amounts of money, and then beat the game. Is there a win condition? I don't even know. When we do that, I'll consider it done, I guess. Yeah, that's true. Locomotion, the scenarios have a win condition. I'm not sure Train Fever does, but stay afloat, I guess, is a decent win condition.
This is the need serious power to get up section. Maybe I should put crocodiles on this. Maybe I can double head. I've never double headed anything. I can only imagine how it's going to be when it's loaded. That's going to be an arduous climb.
Speaking of win conditions, though, Space Engineers episode 24 included a loss condition. The episode was named Epic Fail because we suffered our first failure of the Red Dawn to complete a mission that we assigned ourselves. Now, why we failed the mission is probably my fault, actually. I slowed down too much when I wasn't sure if the turret was still active. I feel like we could employ the scout ship for better use in that, and I can come up with a better strategy for how to tackle a problem like that, and to not expose the bridge to fire as such. Keeping accelerating is probably the best thing to do, because the bullets went straight in through the glass, broke the glass, and shot out my command chair and ejected me from the front of the ship. So that was a problem. I need to create a hotkey that floors the throttle in order to get the ship out of range.
Man, do you guys feel the same way I do?
What?
What? Kind of
Like with our hands?
No, kind of sad that we lost.
Well,
Yes.
duh. No, I'm really happy that we screwed up and failed.
And we...
Yeah, so am I. I'm really glad we did.
Oh, man. That was dumb.
Jolly
What?
good show.
And then the Terminus podcast. Terminus podcast is called the D because I start off by giving everyone the D. And you guys will see what I mean when you watch the podcast, which should be up in about an hour from now, which is 10 of 6 Eastern Time. He's just staring at me. He's staring at the camera. You've gotten more attention out of him than you have in, like, the last... all the Timetable episodes? But, we've got... Yeah. We've got a new guest this week. His name is Kavan. And we talk about some interesting stuff. We have a nice locomotive versus with some unusual style points provided by the NDM, which is the Mexican railways. The Mexican. I'm not sure how railway companies work in Mexico. I'm not sure if it's one big one or what. Anyways, speaking of railroads, we had 3 videos of the week this week. I think I know which one is going to be the video of the week because I need to give a shout out to them anyways. But the first one I'm going to mention is the Amtrak work truck on the Hell's Gate Bridge. This is a Hell's Gate Bridge in New York. And this is a little Amtrak work truck trundling across the bridge, and it's passed by in a cellar, which is just really the highlight of the video. It's a 19-second video, so you can go and check that out really quick. It's just a fun little interesting thing that happens. The next thing has to be this guy. This is a real contender, and I've watched this more than once, and I'm pretty sure it's in my favorite videos. It is called The Care and be quiet. The Care and the Caretaker. It's a little trailer someone made if Doctor Who was a comedy, and if a romantic comedy. I mean, of course, a lot of the things that happen in the trailer are a little unbecoming of a comedy, but the trailer itself is just so spot on, and it made me think back to series 8, and made me want to rewatch a considerable number of episodes again, which I may just do. I'm currently going through Halo Nightfall, so I've got a little bit of something to watch right now, anyways. But I still could go back. The Caretaker has to be one of the best Doctor Who episodes of the season. I mean, it's got its troubles, but it was a very, very entertaining episode. I was laughing far too hard at that. But the winner has to be the 11'8" bridge crash compilation. Not because it's a very special video, but because I have to give a shout out to the 11'8" bridge if I haven't done so far on the timetable, which I may not have. If you know, I try to bring to you guys' attention, I try to bring to you's attention things that I find funny, and what I find funny is this bridge that's just a little bit too low for basically everything to fit under. It's killed campers, it's killed box trucks, it's killed semis, it kills everything that is, of course, taller than 11'8". And, yeah, so that's that. It's a tricksy bridge. It's a dangerous bridge if you can't read the sign. So check that out. It's very funny to watch. Trucks pop wheelies when they hit it too hard, among other things. And also check out the other 2 videos as well, because they're very close contenders, and I'm going to go watch The Care and the Caretaker now, that trailer, because it's just fantastic. I love it so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Marco, what is it? You're going to go outside? You going to go outside? I'll take that as a yes. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next week. Trainman out.